Hi, I'm Carolyn Rosenblatt, registered nurse and attorney at agingparents.com. Today I'd like to talk about the family predator who takes advantage of the older person. Now we know that older people with memory loss, dementia, other kinds of issues with their cognition are malleable and can be easily manipulated. If you know that someone in your family is trying to go after your vulnerable older person, parent, grandparent, relative, whoever, and you feel helpless that they're powerful and you're not, please change your mind about that. Anyone can report a predatory relative to Adult Protective Services or whatever the equivalent is in your county and in your state. Every state has some equivalent of an authority that will try to keep older people from being harmed. But there are other options that exist as well. Here in California, we have very good laws. I have personally witnessed an older gentleman who was injured in a car accident, who became unconscious and was in intensive care, be taken advantage of by a predatory son. He swooped in while dad was incapacitated, got the doctors to say that dad was incapacitated, and he then took over power of attorney. Then he started selling dad's property and doing all kinds of awful things, while the only other sibling stood by feeling dreadful. She finally sought legal advice, and we do have a thing called a restraining order, an elder abuse restraining order in my state of California, and there may be similar protections available in other states. But the point of all this is that a predatory relative will seize the opportunity to manipulate an older person into changing legal documents, putting him or herself in charge of everything, and stealing money, or making it so that the new will or whatever they've gotten the elder to sign gives everything to them. These things happen. They're real life. We see them at agingparents.com, and we guide families how to intervene and how to use the legal system to put a stop to it. It can be stopped. It takes courage. Sometimes, if you have to hire a lawyer rather than use the local district attorney, you have to pay money. But it's worth it if there's a lot at stake, and I don't want anyone to feel helpless in the face of a predatory relative who is clearly committing elder financial abuse. That's the takeaway for today.